Hey guys, welcome to episode 19 of our Warframe Done Efficiently playthrough. Wow, we are powering through it now, nearly at 20 episodes. Whew. 20 weeks of this series. That's pretty good. So yeah, you probably noticed a bit of change in the orbiter. I've done some renovating. We've gone with the usual colour scheme that I've been trying to kind of hold on to this series. So the blacky, orangey, white colour scheme, and then I've put down a few posters and bits and bobs just to liven up the place a bit as it was getting a bit dull. And I've also put down our mastery slates over here. I'm going to tinker with this a bit. You can see these are a bit janky, but we'll go ahead and sort that out at some point. Maybe once we've got all of them, we'll just rearrange it a bit. But I aim to have a nice little pyramid here in this corner. That's the goal. So for this episode, I don't really know what I need to get done. I've been away. I was away the whole of last week, so we've got Arch on hunts to do and all that good stuff. But yeah, in terms of kind of our progression through the game, it is just now gathering up all of the gear and leveling it up, really, and also just making a load of platinum as well. If we take a quick look at our arcanes, we are one off a max rank energize. We now have 4 extra graces, which are all up for sale. So we are at the point now where platinum really isn't that much of a barrier to us, to be honest. In fact, we may just start buying frames as we get to, that point. So all the ones that, I don't already have blueprints for, I might just go ahead, buy them, and then we'll go forward from there. And then any ones that I even do have the blueprints for that might look a bit tricky to make, maybe we'll just buy those straight up with the platinum. If we can get our hands on enough, we'll see. We've got to farm it up, that's the only thing. But yeah, it's looking good, guys. It's looking good. I did sell a few more Furies. Furies seem to go really well, actually, just the individual ones. When you get a max rank one, obviously, you can only sell it for about 360 to kind of 380 platinum, but the individual ones sell for about 20 platinum. And I've had quite a few messages where people have asked for, 5 or 6 or whatever, just individual ones at 20 platinum each, which is way better than selling a full one for 380. So yeah, definitely happy with how that's working out. I'm also doing the same thing for Grace as well. So I've put Grace up for 40 platinum, which is probably equal to if I was to sell it as a full Grace, if not slightly less actually, but it's going to take a long time to actually get back to a full Grace. I say that, we've already got 4, but that's just luck and chance. So I want to sell these off as best I can as we go, because if an event drops, like one that has Grace or Energize or Barrier as a reward, then we want to be in a position where we've, sold off our stock in time for that. And that's why I'm doing it this way, this time around. Usually on my main account many years ago, I would just save up and then only sell them once it's maxed, because that was the most efficient way to do it, and there weren't many events that came around with those arcanes in. However, now you never know what's going to happen, so we'll put those up for sale as is, and then the ones that are like nullifier, where it's 80 platinum, velocity 80 platinum, those kind of ones. Oh, we got a tempo we can sell, actually. I didn't spot that. We'll put those up for as soon as we get a max rank. Well, I think that's the best way to do it. So we'll keep doing that. We'll keep buying up frames. We'll keep leveling up stuff. I'm just trying to think. There's nothing really, like, other than the Archon hunt, obviously, that's going to be extra this week. It is going to be very dull, I'm afraid. So from now on, we're kind of at that point where we are just gathering up gear. There's no more story missions, nothing. We've got the amount of few words quest and whatnot, but it's just yeah, it's just repetitive now, I think. And I say repetitive in the kindest of senses, because it is just farming up to get to max MR. That's really all we're doing and all we need to focus on. But before we get to that point, and I've said this before, we do need to gather up all of the gear. And then I think what I'm going to do, now that we've got some platinum coming in, once we've gathered all of it up, and I might start doing weapons now as well, because, we've already actually done a fair few of the Warframes, bar obviously the Primes. So if we take a look, equipment, Warframes, we're on 30 out of 87. But yeah, most of the remainders are going to be Prime frames, as you can see. We do have access to a lot of these already. Saren, we've got that ready and waiting. Inaros is only halfway through, I know that. There you go. Hydroid we've already got. Yeah, so there's quite a few in here that we actually already have. We just need to max rank them, which we will do. Ooh. So yeah, we also should probably do some relic farming. I think Barrow... Oh, I'm not going to be around for Barrow, though, either this week. Oh, no, it's a nightmare, guys. Or maybe I will be around for Barrow. So maybe we could do a bit of relic farming. And obviously, we'll try and then collect ourselves some of the frames. I've just realised as well, I haven't put anything on my Red Veil... my Red Veil stuff. So maybe for my Vault Speed build, let's go ahead and do that. Appearance is what I want. Sigils, front sigil, that's the mastery sigil. We'll keep that. It looks quite nice. But if we just put a red veil like the Legion sigil on here, we'll put the alpha to 0. I didn't really want to see that. And then we'll lift it up to about there. Did that actually do it? I think it did, didn't it? Yeah. So that's now going to provide us with some red veil standing. And we can rank up with them. We also need to get, obviously, that Nidus part, which hopefully we'll get through relic farming. We'll see. So yeah, actually, now that I've talked it through, I think relic farming might be a nice thing to do this week. And we'll see what we get. Obviously, we'll intertwine that with a few Eidolon hunts. And then hopefully, we'll have lots of platinum coming in. And we'll be getting loads of prime gear and just gear in general. I'm going to start buying up all of the blueprints for weapons from the market, from the dojo, because we're at MR16 now. I don't think there's anything that we can't get, or anything that's mastery locked for us now, as far as I'm aware. I could be wrong, but yeah, we'll go ahead and just buy everything up, and we'll see where we're at. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit. All right, guys. So I've gone ahead and got yeah, all the blueprints from the marketplace. I've literally bought every single weapon blueprint I can. So if we take a look at primaries here, we have a nice long list of stuff that we can build and rank up. Secondaries should be the same. A lot of the secondaries, though, are going to be AC stuff. So AC Bolto, AC Furus, you know. We're going to need 2 of the same weapon, which is kind of annoying, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, melee, there's going to be loads. So we got loads and loads and loads and loads and loads that we can rank up. Even Arcwing stuff we have quite a lot of now. We're going to need to get the parts for that, though, from the syndicates. I might go ahead and buy all the companion stuff as well, actually, thinking about it. We might even be able to just make Oxalis now. I don't know. Well, yeah, either way, we'll see. We're going to have to get all the companion stuff as well. Maybe I'll buy that now also. And yeah, that'll do. So I think the best way to do this, obviously you'll note that if we have a scroll through, a lot of these weapons, it's going to be argon crystals that we're going to be short on. You can see pretty much all of them require like 1 or 2 argon crystals, or oxium, or tellurium. These are the kind of things we're going to need to farm up big time in order to start making all of these. There are some which we could just literally start building now, like bow, for example. We could just start building now. I suppose like Corinth we could as well. Maybe not though. It's using a fair amount of resources. Let's have a quick look through here, guys, and see what we can build. So dual ether we can comfortably build. Same for dual heat swords. Yeah, dual cleavers we can get away with that as well. Yeah, same for dual Zoran and dual scanner. Ether sword, yeah. We'll avoid anything with argon crystals for now. Furax, yeah. Fuseline, no. Gracata, yep. Was there a Grand Prime there that I saw? Might have missed that. Yeah, there was. We can just start building that as well. Fair enough. What else? What else? What else? Why is the image for this so big? What? Okay, weird. Kama, yeah, we'll do that. Karak, yeah, definitely. Not the Karist. Kestrel, yeah. Oh, we're going to start to get low on Morphics if we're not careful. Magister. A lot of these are melee weapons, which is kind of worrying, but hey-ho. Obex, yeah. No, not the Oma or the Plinks or the Phantasma. Nope. Piranha, nope. Nope. Cindo, yep. Not Cero. Soma. Sobek. Not Stradivar. We can do Strum Prime. Strum Prime. Go ahead. What else? What else? What else? Tiburon, I suppose we could do. We already have the Latron Max, and that would save some space. So I know it's going to use a Former, but you know, might as well. Tigris, yep. Tetra, yep. Let's see what else. Not Tonkor, Volnus, nope. Venka, nope. And that's it. So I think that'll do for now. You know, we're making a decent amount of weapons here. We'll have a fair bit of MR stashed up. And then yeah, we'll start trying to rank ourselves up a bit more, guys. It's gonna be a slow process. I think what I'll do, I'll get ourselves some argon crystals, because that's almost certainly gonna be what's limiting us right now, to be honest. That and maybe tellurium. And then we'll go ahead and yeah, just start working our way through all of this, whilst farming some relics. Maybe if we do some survival missions with relics, we can just throw this on and farm relics at the same time. So should be good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. I'll buy all of the Sentinel and the pet blueprints from the market, and then I'll go ahead and just start working on some relic farming while this stuff is building. Or not relic farming, but you know, relic opening while this stuff is building. And then maybe once we've got a fair bit together, we'll go ahead, buy ourselves another affinity booster, and we can start work on getting ourselves a bit more leveled up. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. Okay guys, so we're back. It is a new day. I've done a bit more decorating actually. I've put some Gantelus statues down here, as they kind of fit the colour scheme with the red. And I just sort of rearranged these tiles a bit to make them a bit more even, so that looks a bit nicer. Put some more banners down. But yeah, other than that, nothing's... Oh yeah, I put the Prophet Taker up there. I thought that was quite a cool addition. So yeah, Orbiter's looking pretty cool now. I like it. I've logged in today, and I have received a 6-hour resource booster, which, you know, I should really make use of. We do have a fair amount of platinum now. I've been selling off as we go, so we can spend another 40 on a 3-day resource drop chance booster. I'm only going to be in today to farm this, so it's only worth me really doing it now. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to be doing today, and then we'll see where we're at in terms of obviously crafting some more stuff. I'll start on Annie to get ourselves some argon crystals, because I think that's going to be the most important thing. In fact, let's take a quick look to see if there are any steel path missions going. There was an Axie survival on Mott yesterday, but I don't think it's... Oh, survival on Draco. And one on Eris. Okay. So we've got an Axie survival on Eris, and we've got a Miso survival on Draco. I'm not going to do the Corpus one just because of all of the faff that can cause. So, series, we've got Alloy Plates, Circuits, Orokin Cells, Desmite, Ampule. That might be worth it. Alloy Plates get used a lot. And then Eris, I think we've obviously got Nanospores, Plastids, Neurodes, Mutagen Samples. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking like we might partake in one of those. I don't know which. I think probably the one on series, to be honest, because we don't have... Yeah, we don't have access to a whole lot of Axiolics. We do a bit, maybe enough to get us up to kind of the... Well, I don't know. Let's have a look. 3, 4, 9, 13, 20, 27. Okay, we've got enough to go for a while. Let's try out the... Let's try out the Miso survival on solo. We got a lot of kind of junky Axie, or sorry, Miso relics, so we can afford to do that. And it will definitely improve our drop rates. So let's go ahead, make sure we've got... where are we? Viral. Or do we want viral and heat, actually, don't we? Viral and heat. There we go. Cool. All right, so let's go ahead, hop into the market, and get resource drop chance booster. Cool. And then we'll go ahead and yeah, we'll jump straight into this. So yeah, I'll get on with this, guys. We'll see how much or how many resources we get at the end of this. So just for reference, we're farming Orokin cells, circuits, and alloy plates on this farm. I'm sure we'll be able to get ourselves a fair few. I'll catch you guys in a second. Alright guys, so I'm getting to the point where I'm tiring out on this one a bit. You can see in the left there we've been going for over an hour and a half now. I've actually taken a break in between halfway through this one. If you actually take a look at the time here, yeah, we're up around the 2.5 hour mark. Took an hour break around the 45-minute mark. But we are getting to the point now where, you know, diminishing returns and whatnot. But the main stuff, like the steel essence and stuff, obviously that's going to continually grow because it's time locked. And, you know, it's not going to increase by the amount of enemies that are coming through. What that means is that the longer we go for, the more you actually get. So right now, because I've opened, I don't know how many relics I've opened, but we have another 100% resource drop booster, as well as another 100% resource drop chance booster because of the amount of relics that we've opened on the go, on the trot. Which means that, yeah, we can just infinitely get more and more and more and more. If you had the time and the energy to obviously just keep going. I do not, unfortunately. Time more than anything, but you know, it's an interesting concept, especially if you have, you know, junk relics you can get rid of. I've only been using Miso R4s, which I had about 30 of, so I'm probably going to just trade everything I got from that into ducats for Barrow. Oh. Here we come. So you'll see here, because we have... let me just get some energy real quick, make sure we're up. Because we have our boosters on, you see in the top right... Oh, Kavat booster. So we should get just one Kavat booster here should get us 16 Seal Essence. Let's have a look. Yeah, there you go. So, you know, it's pretty good. Like, that's the equivalent of getting two... like a double Kavat buff in normal mission. So yeah, I'm going to keep going, guys. For a bit at least, especially while this cat booster is active, and then we'll see what we get afterwards. Alright guys, so I think as much as I would like to be able to carry on with this and just keep it going on the double resource booster and drop chance booster the whole time, I'm going to have to stop, unfortunately. So I'll probably wait, or we'll wait here for another Acolyte to spawn in. And then when that happens, we will we'll clock out. I did unfortunately die on one of the Acolytes. I got insta-killed as I'm going to here if I'm not careful. Actually, yeah, this is looking a bit dodge. There we go. Right, let's get out. That'll do. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and just pick up everything that was in here, because there'll be stuff scattered around everywhere, I think. Good. Right. So, 100 minutes. I can't see how long it was in game, but I think it was around 105, just over 105 minutes. Let's see what we got. Some of the resources started to wane after a while. In fact, I was only picking up... It seemed like the double had kind of worn off. It didn't at the end there for the Steel Essence, but yeah, for a bit it seemed like it did. But yeah, as you can see, so 208 Steel Essence. That was getting close. If we carried on, that would have been very close to more than 2 per minute, 2 Steel Essence per minute, which is, you know, pretty damn good. 763,000 credits without a credit booster, also very good. We got ourselves a decent supply of Neo relics as well, actually, and we got some replacement Miso relics as well. 5,000 endo, 185 Orokin cells. That's not bad. All of our our Acolyte mods as well. Normal mods, 1,617 Void Traces. I don't think that was enough to cover every single one that we opened, so it's getting close actually. But obviously we don't have the capacity for that many Void Traces anyway, so it doesn't matter. But you know, if you did, say if you had like I don't know what the maximum is now, you know. But yeah, that was not bad. 244,000 alloy plates, 109,000 circuits, and 1,347 detonite ampule. A good farm, I would say. Like no nav coordinates. That's kind of weird. Yeah, all in all, not too shabby at all. And we can use that steel essence. I thought what would be fun as well this episode is if we bought ourselves a Zenith Riven. We are very close to getting it, so it would be good to get a Riven early on before we get it, just so that we're ready for when we do get it. We know what kind of polarity we're going to be putting on it for our Riven mod, and we can use that to re-roll. We've already got like 90k, which we've just been buying for each week. In fact, I think there might be an Umbra former on at the moment, which I don't think I'm even going to buy, to be honest. I know they only come around like once every 8 weeks or whatever, but we just don't need it right now. So let's pop in here. I suppose we could double Umbra former the Vault, but that seems excessive and unnecessary. So let's go fast travel, and then we'll hop over to Teshin. Yeah, so the Umbra former's up there for 150. We're not going to do that, I don't think. We could get the Veiled Riven. It's like we could have unlocked the Shotgun Riven mod that we were trying so desperately to get last time with a Riven Cypher. Oh well. But yeah, so Kuva for you know, 15 steel essence, 10k for 15, so we can get another 100k, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50. We can get another 150k Kuva from that. So I don't know if we'll do that now or when we get ourselves the Riven mod. Maybe we'll leave it for now. And yeah, I'm just going to do a tiny farm, maybe half an hour to 45 minutes on Annie, just so we can get ourselves some Argon crystals. And then we can use that to finish off building whatever extra weapons and stuff we had to do in here. Not that I can quite remember what they were. Oh, I need to get 2 of these actually, because I got to rank up with the Ostron. Yeah, cool. All right, so oh man, we're getting low on gallium as well. That might be a problem. Gallium and tellurium. Damn. Maybe half an hour on Annie and then half an hour on Uranus. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to do Annie now for the Argon crystal. So I'll catch you guys in a second. Alright guys, so we're coming to the end of the first half an hour farm here, and I must admit, my cat has done me proud on this one. Although we only got 2 buffs, you should usually get about, you know, 2 or 3 in a 30-minute one. So 2 buffs, but they were overlapping, one directly after the other as well, so we got 2 minutes worth of double rewards on this one, which was nice. Let's get out of here now, I think. And yeah, we'll see what we picked up. I think there wasn't a whole lot of Argon crystals. We'll check at the end. You can see I did get the double reward on the steel essence there, 36, which is more than 1 a minute, which is what you should get if you you know, get average buffs. So that's good. Riven slivers another 10, very nice. We're making a nice stockpile of Riven slivers now, so we shouldn't have to farm those anymore in future, I don't think. Another 1,100 endo. All the mods again, or the arcane, sorry. So 42 Argon crystals in that, 115,000 ferrite, and 608 control modules. Very nice indeed. Yeah, happy with that. Nice quick farm. Alright guys, so I went ahead, I couldn't resist. Spent about 150 plat on getting ourselves a Zenith Riven. This one's unrolled, unranked, so pretty happy with that. We're going to get ready for, yeah, the ultimate Zenith build. Probably next episode we should have the Zenith, so we'll go ahead and get this guy maxed out, as we are going to want to keep him. We do have enough for that, that's good. And yeah, you can see I've gone ahead and traded in my my steel essence You can see in the top right there we have 257,000. Not enough for the 100 rerolls, but enough for a lot. So we're going to go ahead and see what we can get. I'm probably not going to speed this up just to save time. I'm just going to kind of skip to any good rolls we get, or whenever we change the roll, we'll skip to that. So let's see what we get. Alright, multi-shot damage. I'll take that. Okay, I think I'll take this one. The punch through is completely useless, but plus 130% multi-shot and negative zoom, why not? That's interesting. Well, that's an interesting one, but the negative 87.2% damage is kind of a bummer. We'll carry on. That's a bit sad. Let's keep going. Okay, you know what? I'm tempted. Oh, man. That is tempting. I must admit. 150% crit damage is tempting. If only that was like multi-shot. I think I'm going to stick with it. We'll keep going. Okay, now you're talking. Alright, 176% crit damage. I think that's up there. 10% less multi-shot, and negative damage to Grineer we do not care about, because we ain't going to be fighting Grineer with this no matter what. The only things we're going to be using this for are Eidolons and also Profit Taker, and neither of those are Grineer, so definitely holding on to that. We'll keep going though, but yeah, that's definitely solid start. A triple stat would obviously be better. If we could get crit chance with that as well, then that's huge. But you know, I'm happy with that as it stands, to be honest. That's decent enough. So we'll carry on anyway. Alright guys, so we're coming up to our last roll here. I'm okay with this. Generally because, you know, this mod, it's not the best it can be. I would have much preferred a 3-stat with crit chance, obviously. Crit chance can actually be quite important on the Zenith because orange crits deal so much more damage than yellow. But you know what? That plus 176 crit damage, that's high. I think that's maybe S tier, I'm not sure. The multi-shot's a bit low, but, you know, it gets us an extra shot, basically. That's like an extra however much damage it's going to be. So, yeah. 77 rerolls, 200 platinum, I'd say that was decent enough. We can't actually use it yet, obviously, because you don't have the Zenith, but we'll be getting the Zenith in a few days. We'll have it ready for next episode. That'll probably be the, well, maybe not the start of next episode, but at least towards the beginning of next episode, we'll have that. Yeah, that was exciting. I'm happy with that. I'll keep rolling it. I think, you know, in terms of like the Rivens that we want in this, that is the key one right now. They'll probably end up changing the dispositions on all of this stuff, and this will get nerfed to the ground, but it doesn't matter really. Well, yeah, we'll keep it as is. That's nice. I'll take that all day long. It'll be interesting to see how that affects the crit damage on it once we put it on. I think it will go quite high. So yeah, not too shabby. All right, well, yeah. What have we got left to do? It's actually been a couple days at least since I've been on. I think I might actually be able to get this episode up in time. I know I said in the last episode that there wasn't going to be an episode this week, but this seems like we're actually making a lot of progress. So, yeah, I'll probably be able to get this up. I still need to finish the Archon hunt, though. Maybe I'll do that now. That needs to be done. So, yeah, I'll finish this off. I just have to do the last mission, the takedown. So I'll go ahead and do that now, and then we'll see if we get ourselves a Tau Forge. So, back in a sec. Alright, guys. So, no Tau Forge shard this week, unfortunately. That's fine. But we did get a resource drop chance booster. I think that's the first not common reward we've had. So that's good. Not that it's really something we want right now. In fact, did it even add anything? I don't think that actually added anything. Hmm. 17 hours, yeah. It didn't add anything. Did we just not get that? I'm so confused. Whatever. Either way, guys, there is an Eidolon hunt coming up, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then, yeah, we'll have a regroup and see where we stand. Alright, guys, so last clip for today. We now have Barrow, and there are a lot of people here. My goodness. Let's see what we've got then. Primed Warp Magazine. Okay. This little stuff looks kind of cool. And also very weird. Prime Cryo Rounds. We could get Prime Cryo Rounds. This might be another dud week for us, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure there's anything worth getting. Maybe Prime Cryo Rounds. Perhaps Primed Warp Magazine. Let's see how much, or how many ducats we can get. Ooh, probably not that many, to be honest. Although we do have a lot of Bratton barrels. No, we'll keep those, I think. Okay, we've already got enough for whatever we want, so let's trade those in. Would have been nice if there were some boosters in here, really, but, you know, tis what it is. Let's go ahead, we'll get... I think we'll get Prime Cryo Rounds and maybe Prime Warp Magazine. I don't think we want any of these. Maybe Super Vandal. We don't need any armor. That'd be a waste. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get Prime Cryo Rounds. And then we'll get Primed Warp Magazine. That'll do. We've got 290 left, so we could get something else. Maybe we should get... Let's see... Well, I don't really know, actually. We could get the Prisma Hecate. It's not a very good Syandana, but it's a Syandana. Nah, we'll leave it for now. That's fine. We'll save those for next time. All right, good. Let's return to the ship. All right, guys. So I am out for this weekend. I didn't actually think I was going to get enough footage for this week, but we actually managed to make a decent amount of progress in the few days that I've had. So yeah, we'll wrap the episode up here. We still need to do a bit more ranking up. We have a lot of items ready to collect. 48 items ready to claim. Oh, we got an Affinity Blessing as well while we're in there. That's nice. But yeah, I think what we'll be doing, we just need to work on, you know, getting some more stuff, basically. We want to make sure that, you know, if a double affinity weekend or a double resource weekend comes around, then we are ready to hit it hard and just, you know, get everything done in one go. That would be ideal. But until that time, yeah, we just need to keep collecting and yeah, get on with it. Really, we're very low on salvage actually. Maybe we should start farming some of that up. Yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. See you later, guys.